Hello, my old school soul food family. Chef Jeffrey back with another video. All right, y'all. It is Vlogmas Day 15. It is Vlogmas Day 15, y'all. Meaning it's December 15th, Friday. I always try to have a fish or some kind of seafood on Friday. And today we going next level. We're going to do some jumbo lump crab cakes, y'all, for Christmas time. Can't get no better than this. Very simple, very easy. I know the people up in the, what is it, where they do crab cakes there? Maryland, Baltimore, or wherever they do. They gonna get on me, oh, this is how we do crab. This is how I do it in Texas. So this is how I've been doing it for years, and on my job I retired from a couple of years ago. This is how we made it there. Let me tell you what I got in it. Got a little mayonnaise, egg whites, celery and onions. I got a little breadcrumbs here. I use panko. You can use any kind of breadcrumbs you want. I got a little Worcestershire, salt and pepper. And I'm using jumbo lump crab. I'm using real crab meat, y'all. Jumbo lump, which is about this costs about $36 for 1 pound. I'm making the real stuff. When I want crab cake, I don't want a lot of fillers. I want to see actual crab meat in it. Let me show you here. I just opened this up. Let me show y'all. That's jumbo lump crab. That's real crab meat, y'all. And I'll dump it out here in the bowl here. Just to show you. Look at this. That's what you want in crab. When I eat crab cakes, that's what I want to taste. I want to taste crab. Not like the pasteurized jumbo lump, y'all, because it lasts longer, has a bigger shelf life, in my opinion. Some people might think differently, but that's just my opinion. Okay, let's get started here. I got jumbo lump crab, like I say. Did I tell you everything? I already told y'all everything I had. So all I do, y'all, I just dump everything in the bowl and mix it together. Kind of fold it together there. Put the onions in there, celery, which I don't like, but I'll eat it in crab cakes. I got my egg whites. That's going to be like a binder. The mayonnaise is going to be like a, make it a little smooth there. The Worcestershire sauce. Kind of fold this in here, and then I'll add my breadcrumbs. But like I say, y'all, I don't want it I don't want to break up the crab meat that much. Though you're going to break it a little, but I like to see crab in my crab cakes. Now, making a mess there, Chef Jeffrey. Now we're going to add our breadcrumbs to this. I'm going to season this with salt and pepper. Like I say, I don't want to break the crab cake up too much. Let me get this here breadcrumbs off the cutting board here, y'all. Put them in there. Okay, let me add my salt and pepper here. We're gonna need a little salt and pepper. I already know that. I've been making these so many years. Kind of can eye this. Now, what I'm gonna do, y'all, I'm gonna let this kind of sit up a little bit and let all that breadcrumb absorb all that crab meat and all the juices there. We're gonna come back. We're gonna scoop this on some flour and put it in the pan there and brown it off. And something we'll probably have to finish it in the oven. This is very simple crab cake, y'all. Very, very simple and easy. So anyway, y'all, old school crab cake. We'll be right back. All right, y'all, we are back here. Okay, y'all. Now, these all, see how it kind of come together now? That breadcrumb kind of soaked in there. Now, all I'm going to do, y'all, get my little Texas-sized scoop here. And we're going to make some Texas-sized crab cakes. And I'm going to scoop it right on the flour pan here. I'm going to put flour on each side when I brown them off. So you can do whatever size you want. So this is Texas, so we're going to do the Texas size scoop here. Get a couple more out of here, y'all. I gotta get 2 more out of here. There we go. Off of here, put in here. There we go. Now, what I'm gonna do is kind of push them down, y'all. We're gonna flip them over on the other side We put flour on the other side as we cook them in the skillet. Then we got some old school crab cakes, y'all. I got my skillet heating up over here. Let me see if it's ready. Not quite ready. We'll be right back, y'all. Be right back. All right, y'all, we back. Now all I'm gonna do, y'all, take them, flip them over on the other side, get some flour on the other side. Then we're gonna go right here into the skillet here. That's all I'm gonna do. That's all we doing, y'all. Put it right here in the skillet. Just want to make a little flour on each side. See what I'm doing there? How easy is that, huh? How easy is that? We're gonna get them all in here, y'all. Get them all in here. One more here. And they're very delicate because I didn't put a lot of filler in them. Y'all can see. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna brown them on each side. Then I probably have to, you know, finish them in the oven on a sheet pan. I put a sprayed sheet pan and I might have to finish them in the oven. So what I want to do, I want to get them brown, of course, on each side. Nothing like some good old crab cakes, y'all, right? Nothing like some good, nice crab cakes. And we flip this one over. See how pretty those are? Look at that. Pretty, huh? Beautiful crab cakes. That could go a little longer. So anyway, I'm gonna get these browned off and I'll be back once I get them on the pan and then we'll go from there. We'll be back. All right, y'all, we back. Now, like I say, y'all, all I'm gonna do, y'all, is finish cooking them all the way through because these are thick. I'm just gonna put them on a sheet pan here. Flip that over. Just like this. And we're gonna finish them in the oven at 350 degrees. Flip that over too, huh? See, this one definitely not done. It definitely needs to go into the, get a little more color on it in the oven. See that? I'm gonna put them in the oven, 350 degrees for maybe about 15 more minutes, and they'll be completely done all the way through. So anyway, we'll be right back. All right, y'all, we are back. Crab cakes out of the oven, ready to go. Like I say, I put them in the oven about 15 minutes, let them cook completely through. And this is what you have here, y'all. Look at that. Nice golden brown, beautiful crab cakes, y'all. Restaurant style. Like I said, I use real crab cakes in my crab cake. I don't want no K-R. I use crab to start with a C. So let me take one out of here and show y'all here. Now, I eat mine with cocktail sauce. You can eat it with hollandaise sauce, but I'm gonna use cocktail sauce. Let me show y'all here how that crab meat inside. Let me show you here. See that, all that crab meat in there, y'all? See that? That's crab meat. See that? Every bite is crab meat. There's not a lot of filler in there. That's what you want. That's what you want in your crab cakes. So anyway, let me get one together here. Get a spoon here. Show you all this, all crab cake. See that? All it's all crab. No fillers. Wow. It's like, look at that. Look at that piece of jumbo lump crab in there. A little cocktail sauce with this. Look at that bite. Look at that bite right there. Going in. Wow. Hot. At a good restaurant, this kind of crab cake you'll get. You go to, like I say, even here in Houston, Papa Do's got a crab cake appetizer. If you're familiar with Papa Do's here in Houston, they have a crab cake on the menu just like this. One piece costs you about $35 for one crab cake. Of course, I made 6 for $35. So, how much money they making on crab cake at Papa Do's? It's about this size, but anyway, I love crab any kind of way you want to fix it. But if you give me a good crab cake, good flavorful crab cake like this, I'll eat it all day long. So anyway, let me close the video out. If you like the video, please share, please comment, please subscribe. Please follow my social media account, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, TwitterCBPinker, and OldSchoolSoulFood.com. Remember the hashtag 2023. Just show some kindness. Old School Soul Food. Until next time, have a blessed Old School Soul Food day. And I will definitely see y'all in the next video. Y'all have a happy, blessed weekend. Vlogmas Day 15, done.